Hello everyone, I am your host Melee Wizard, and welcome to Let's Play the Messenger. I'm pretty sure this was a Metroidvania for the PC, but this was definitely, just seeing the intro here is definitely giving me Ninja Gaiden vibes. I don't know if that bodes well for me or not, but let's find out. I do know some vague things about this game, but nothing like concrete or specific or what have you. So let's just dive right on in, I guess. Thankfully, I have plenty of ways of shortening my name and given for character limits. Another day and still no sign of this so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon Army this and Magic Scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. Be careful what you ask for! Gather around, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. Great. Another lecture. I guess I should at least show up this time. Okay. So, a couple buttons that don't do anything yet. Cloud Step. Scoring a hit in the air lets you jump again. Jump, hit, jump. And of course, my controller is still being stupid. It feels like when I'm trying it out off camera, it works fine, but as soon as I am actually playing a game, it decides to be stupid. Right on time to try the new course. Show us your Cloud Step technique. Jump, hit, jump. Well, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Ever the rebel. What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real, and should they... Oh dear. They have returned! This is all wrong. The Western hero was supposed to save us. Watch out! Oh boy. Don't go. You are not ready. Oh, I am definitely not ready for that. Burn it all! Bring the humans to their knees! Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die! That sound. Impossible! It seems luck is with you this day. Barmathazel! Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the Autumn Hills. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak's summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. But who are you, and why is this scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the Autumn Hills. Godspeed, messenger. You got the scroll! You have been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across your cursed world. See, I got one something or other up there. I don't know what it is, but... Enter the ninja. Beat the intro without dying. How was I going to die? Okay. Was there a way that I could die there? Hold on. The music at least seems a little loud to me. There we go. Okay. Hello. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this mystic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of a faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be awaiting for you. Your order? Slow down, that was way too much text for one dialogue box. Oh, I can see how this game is taking itself very seriously, isn't it? Look, just keep going eastwards and make sure you grab all 3 time shards you see laying around. I can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. You got the climbing claws. Press against walls while airborne to stick to them. Need anything? Okay. Oh, that's what the orange things are for. Okay. I'm tempted to take that, but, So, climbing claws? Oh yeah, you can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Gaiden invented them decades ago. Who's John Gaiden? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. Whatever that's referring to, I'm not sure, unless that's a Ninja Gaiden reference. I don't know. Some will. Let's see. Seriously, though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time, you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into the action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out in the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you could be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. I mean, given the context of the whole thing, sure, I get it. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like the long version of When Life Gives You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I suggest you move along. Fair enough. What do we have here? Please don't touch the cabinet. Alright. The fact that it autosaves me at me coming up to one of these is good. Okay. Oh, and enemies respawn in short order. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that is just a save point. It's unfortunately it's not a warp to the shop. Okay. Neat effect having this music be muffled for during this. Okay then. Forgot that you fired two. Ow. Haha. I can get both of these. But yeah, naturally things are gonna be more expensive moving forward. Can I open the cabinet now? No. Alright, I still don't have shuriken ammo. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the one that did that. Okay, good. Why is that? Attack your first enemy. Attack your first enemy projectile. Okay. So, how far is this going to go, really? How? Okay. Is there anything else Level boss, okay. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there is a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? Yes, you did. You did. Haha, that look on your face. Don't worry about my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's... I didn't mean to... Well, good luck. Is there anything I can get right now? I can. You know what? Yeah. That could probably come in handy. Hello, Mr. Leaf Monster. And yeah, because that ow. There we go. Of course you were one hit away. But then again, so was I, so fair's fair. Okay. Well, at least save and get some stuff back. Okay. Thought maybe there would be something to chat about after that, but I guess not. Okay, so it's Autumn Hills got done, now Forlorn Hills. Wait a sec. Okay, I thought something seemed weird, but maybe not. I don't know. Current area. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventure types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is, that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that is left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way! I will go and take down that Demon King right now! You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You are still too weak to consider taking on even his second-in-command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. Do you have... Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. Bit of a role reversal on this, isn't it? The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proved they didn't fear the dark or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard of what happened after? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Ah, yes, amazing. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. That is not how I expected that to go, honestly. I'm gonna keep going after that cabinet until I can find out what's in it. Okay. Oh. Right. Can't make it to the entrance without falling into a pit. Well, that's what happened, I guess. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phobikin? Phobikin? We are a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro? Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. Okay. Oh, hello. Destroy a big time shard. Be lootful and multiply. That's some good stuff right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. I think yep. I neglected to slash those ones. And those went away and they don't come back. Good to know. Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too. You bet, a necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way, there are more original ones lined up. Demon King. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Yeah. Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair, the bridge was in shambles. Well, we wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away, now would we? What do you... Let's see. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic. Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant, believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Okay. Sure, another story, why not? There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. This is going to be a Misery Loves Company joke, isn't it? One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself to be as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything and it's a moral about living frugally? No, this is... She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee, and then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Oh no. Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let death out of the trap, and since then there has been misery. And since then there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know. It's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Anything? Yeah. Underwater mobility is good. Cool. Already getting a few achievements. Alright then. So, I guess join me next time when we continue on through the catacombs, and we'll see where this whole thing leads. This game already appears to have some level of self-awareness, so Frankly, it could really, who knows where it'll go after this. So until next time, this is Melee Wizard, and have a nice day.